Diet. Diet.
This is the book of Sirach 30 and 25. In the Apocrypha, a cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meats and diet. Shalom Akyam Wa'akwat of the elect of the nation of Israel. Welcome back to another lesson going into the topic of improving or adjusting your diets. Now the word diets, it's a Greek word which originates back to the word diaita. Okay, diaita, which means a way of life. You see, so we gotta improve our way of life in these last days. Though we are in captivity, okay, we gotta eat or consume the best of the worst. So, before I go any further, we give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Akwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which are the men that taught me the 100% truth according to the Holy Scriptures. So the inspiration of this lesson going into diets was from there's a post right here from Anthony Truth 999, which his first post, it says, can you believe this is considered a healthy breakfast for children? And this is facts, man, because the majority of these modern day Americans, man, the first food, because food has to be medicine. Food is actual medicine to cure, recover your body, okay, or to regenerate your body, man, from from losing specific calories. And the modern day society, especially children, they start off their day with cereal, and not just any cereal, because you have healthy cereal without artificial flavors and these other chemicals. But the modern day breakfast comes in the form of your so-called Cheerios, Reese's Puffs, cookies and crisps, right? Lucky Charms, cinnamon toasters. But when you look at the ingredients, okay, Fruit Loops, the ingredients of these cereal breakfasts, they have a lot of what? Sugar. See, they have a hydrogenated vegetable oil. And when you do your research, man, you go to the CDC, you do your diligent search. Okay, these breakfasts or these cereals, they do have fortified vitamins and minerals, and that's actually healthy. But they're not natural vitamins and minerals. They're fortified. They also have GMOs, genetic modified organisms, which that takes away the actual vitamins and minerals that comes with the with the cereal, the calcium, your zinc. It has red 40. You see, yellow 6, blue 1. Okay, these are all chemical lab used ingredients to make Jake, especially if you're young, to make you have all kinds of allergic reactions. That's why Jake grows up with the asthma, anxiety, all types of cancer, acne, high inflammatory diseases. Now the one that caught my eye from these five posts, one of them was this one. It says the real truth on artificial food dyes. It says red 2, red 3, red 40. I want to focus on this one because red 40, is a an ingredient that I see daily, man. You know, you might go to your relative's house. You might go to your teacher's house. You might go to your coworker's house. See, and you know, a lot of them have um, cereal. They might have you know chips. You know, which there's nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, there's nothing wrong with at times you might have a little kickback. Okay, with the with brothers or some relatives might have a little bonfire, and then somebody brings a huge bag of flaming hot, crunchy hot Cheetos. All right, flaming hot Cheetos, and you might get invited for some. Some brothers will accept accept the the offer of eating Cheetos or not. Which there's nothing wrong. You might want to get one, two, or three pieces. But what's off? Okay, what's off? Because when you go again to Sirach 30 and 25, a cheerful and good heart, which that's your mind, will have a care. You see, meaning you're gonna have respect of your meat and diet. So if you follow the scriptures, you wanna respect yourself, and you're gonna be very careful of what goes inside your body. So when you go here in the ingredients, one of them is what? It says ingredients right here, red 40. You see, red 40 and yellow 6, yellow 5, yellow 6. So red 40, it says the most common food dye linked to allergies and ADHD in children, found in candy, cereal, desserts, drugs, and even cosmetics. And you see that, man, when you might go to a child daycare, or you may even go to like your local Walmart or Ross, and you see young Jake might be an Sakurai or a Churai just running around the store, man. Hyped up. Can control himself, man, because these are artificial food dyes that are created in labs by Esau Edom. And those are actual demons. You see, just in scientific terms, they're known as red 40. See, because that's what Esau does. Esau does spells and witchcraft on food, man. So again, going back to Sirach 30 and 25, a cheerful and good heart. So if you have a sound mind, that means you're gonna what? You're gonna take care of your meat and diet. And we have in the scriptures, in Leviticus 11 and Deuteronomy 14, we have something known as the dietary law.
Diet.
You see that? Which means a way of life. Now let's go real quick into Proverbs 6 and 23. And it reads, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. You see? And the way of life, that's where you get the word diet. You see that? Ezekiel 4 and 13, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. You see, and this is primarily in America, Babylon the Great. We were driven amongst the Gentiles, amongst the other nations. And amongst these other nations, Israel will be eating their bread, okay, defiled amongst them. See, this is all This is old prophecy. But going back to this post, see you have a yellow fire. It says currently undergoing testing linked to behavior problems in children found in beverages, candy, cereal, gelatin, pharmaceuticals, and cosmetics, amongst others. Yeah, like makeup, for women, even young women, over like 14, 15, wearing makeup. That messes up your skin. You see yellow 6 currently undergoing testing, suspected of causing adrenal tumors and hypersensitivity found in baked goods, cereal, candy, gelatin, and cosmetics, among others. These are pretty much like the top three artificial food dyes, man, that Esau uses, okay, to cause all types of diseases. Okay, you will have no ease. There's a book of Deuteronomy 28:65, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease. See, no ease, no disease, or with disease. Okay, you will find no rest. You will always be having a certain issue on the flesh, man. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. You see, and an example of having no rest, besides Jake working 9 to 5 overtime job, okay, having no rest is having to, be eating the same thing every day, man. Especially for young children. See, so this isn't a lesson, mainly for brothers. You might have a kids, children, a son, or a daughter. Hey, make sure you in the spirit that you give them the appropriate breakfast, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. See that? Also, older Jakes, older Israelites, who, hey, you might be still 30 years old, 40, and you're still consuming, okay, these types of foods, hot Cheetos, Takis, artificial flavors. Because when you come to this truth, man, you gotta renew your mind, and part of renewing your mind is renewing your diets. You see, your way of life, you gotta adjust. Deuteronomy 28 again. 28 and 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shalt thy soul of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, which is your mind, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And that's a spirit, because these chemical chemical induced ingredients, they cause Jake to have a sorrow of mind. These chemicals, they mess with your DNA, man, at a scientific level. But we know that at a spiritual level, these are all demons. Okay, these are all because demons have life, man. Demons are pretty much the left side of the Heavenly Father, which when you break down the word demon, it goes back to the word genius. And the genius is a very intelligent being, okay, that messes up your data, your information inside your spirit. You see, when you go more in depth, a demon's job is to gather information, intel, okay, and then after a while, he uses that intelligence against you, man. See that? So these are just scientific, okay, or chemically used names, but we know these are old demons, man. Because again, I gave the example of how Esau. Let's go into Leviticus 19:31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your power. So in the law it tells you, regard not them that have familiar spirits, man. You see, and these are cereal boxes. These are examples of you know, things that have familiar spirits. See that? Now again, I gave the example um of that bonfire. You might go to a bonfire, a little kickback, see, and you might encounter a Jake, a relative, or someone that might bring hot Cheetos, or even Gatorade too. It might be summer. It might be summer, right? And they bring Gatorade. But guess what? Gatorade also has Red 40. Now it does replenish, your electrolytes. It says Powerade and Gatorade Fruit Punch both contain the same amount of red dye 40. In the future, this could be used to help the FDA set limits on how much red dye 40 food and drink products can contain. See, somebody might bring a red Powerade Gatorade, man. And that's up to your judgment. See, whether you're gonna drink the whole bottle or maybe take a little sip. You see, for the sakes of what? For the sakes of wisdom. But the point of the matter is, brothers gotta improve their diets, and you gotta improve, okay, and adjust, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and your snacks, man, because all these modern day snacks, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and they have the chemicals that are written here. You see, so adjust eating the best of the worst, man. Okay. So, hey, with that, giving all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash, Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and die. With that one, say Shalom.